In the meantime, despite calls from his party for Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton to step aside or be dismissed, former PNP Member of Parliament for St. James Central, Lloyd B. Smith, is breaking ranks with his party over the issue. Mr. Smith says he does not agree with the call for Dr. Tufton to lose his job over the saga at Cornwall. Herman Green has that development.
For business operator in Montego-based St. James, Lloyd B. Smith, the sick building saga at the Cornwall Regional Hospital is becoming a political football instead of the national emergency it is. Mr. Smith, who is a former PNP MP in St. James, says given the history of the issues at Cornwall, he is not in agreement for Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton to either resign or be fired.
What I would prefer to see is for a timeline to be put in place. I do believe that this has been done. Dr. Tufton has now said that by the end of this year, things will be back to normal. If at the end of this year, things are not back to normal, that is when I will be among those who are saying resign.
He says the changes that have since been outlined for the hospital and the Regional Health Authority are steps in the right direction. He lauded the appointment of Errol Green as the new head for the Western Regional Health Authority. For him, Mr. Green's track record with the then St. Thomas Parish Council and as head of the Kingston Public Hospital are impressive.
However, I do believe that he alone will not be able to make the difference. There are some very clinical changes that need to be done, and I would also want to suggest that among these changes ought to be the whole business of getting greater levels of accountability and value for money.
Despite his support for Dr. Tufton to continue as health minister, Mr. Smith said his recent statements on moving people from the main building are causing confusion.
As far as I am aware, and based on my own investigations, the hospital is not closed. The minister would do well to come to the people, and these various press conferences and appearances elsewhere are not cutting it. I am therefore giving him until the end of this year to come good. If he does not, as minister and as in charge, then he should go.
Herman Green, TVJ News.